Around 10:45 this morning, a call came into our 911 center and was dispatched. It was concerning an individual in a pickup truck. Had made some statements about there being a bomb and a possible bomb threat. So our patrol officers from the West Side Division responded, observed that there was a vehicle there and an individual around that vehicle. We went through our protocols, procedures to assess to determine if there was indeed an explosive device or type of a bomb in around that area. After our initial search, we were unable to find a device, and at this moment, we are still investigating. There's still additional investigation that needs to go into is actually the whereabouts, establishing the credibility of the threat. But right now, we're still pending investigation.
Any understanding on what caused the driver to just stop right there? Was that a part of the plot, or what do we know?
We're unsure right now, so that's something we're still trying to ascertain. Just get available witnesses, information from there, and just piece it all together.
Originally, we were told that this scene was clearing. What changed it, and then had bomb squad come out?
Sure. So initially, when we had a response protocol that we went through. We had a lot of help and assistance from additional patrol divisions, agencies as well, and the Houston Fire Departments. I want to express my gratitude and appreciation for them to come out and assist us in that, in our efforts. But the initial search of the vehicle that was parked there at the feeder road, that's what was initially searched. We were after the initial search, we were unable to locate any explosive devices or components that we believe would be linked to an explosive device. So that's why we opened everything up and again, just proceeding our investigation.
What about that driver? Is he arrested? Is he detained? He or she? What's their status?
So right now they are detained, but any additional charges are going to be pending further investigation.
What about?
No, I'm sorry. There's just one individual, and there's just one individual associated with it, and any charges are going to be pending further investigation on that.
Do we know if there are any issues with mental state that might have led to this?
That is could be a possibility, but that again, just something we're still trying to explore and just ascertain what exactly led this individual to this location today and to make those statements.
So has it been confirmed it was a stolen vehicle? Have y'all located the owner?
We're still on. That's all pending investigation, so we're still working on that. So my knowledge is I don't believe it's stolen, but that's still something we're looking into.
Neighbors are talking about being evacuated, something like that. How much would that have impacted this building?
Sure, we just let the area residents just to know the situation, just more for situational awareness, so they can make the determination what's best for their residents or their tenants in their building. So we just wanted to provide that for situational awareness.
Were they actually evacuated, or was it not official?
So that was information conveyed to them as far as how best to address. We do have just a general radius that we like to set up just to keep people away. So that's why we had the intersection shut down. We didn't want pedestrians walking through there. And for some of those buildings or the apartments that were right alongside the feeder road, we did put that out there just so they could pass that on to the residents. But anybody physically, what we shut down was going to be the street.
Was that driver aggressive at all? Any of the witnesses say there was ever any aggression, or did they fear for their lives?
I'm not aware of any aggression at this time.
Does the appearance, if you describe his appearance as mannerisms, intoxicated?
I have not personally spoken with him. I've just seen him a little bit, but there's nothing that I've observed to comment on that.
Age-wise, you can, get towards him, 50s, 60s.
I would say middle-aged. Again, I just saw him quick in the back seat, so I did not speak with him. I let the officers handle that investigation, speak with him. So I do not have this particular information at this time, but I'd say middle-aged.
In terms of drivers who are affected, some people may be upset at the fact that we had to shut down the freeway, but can you talk to us about the seriousness of these types of calls and why that had to be done?
Just because anytime there's a bomb, we're not what type of bomb is it, how much explosives are contained inside the vehicle, a lot of those are unknown. We're not going to know that until we can actually come up and approach. And obviously with it being so close to a major freeway and there was the overpass, it was just something we wanted to take out. Again, we have some protocols in place, but just the abundance of caution, nothing else. Had there been something in there that would have detonated, obviously that could have been very catastrophic, so that's why we went through that, just to ensure everyone's safety.
Did you guys take into consideration what took place a couple months ago with the lady on the highway and some people escalated to this format as it came to the situation?
We look at every situation is different based off the totality of the circumstances. When we arrived, our patrol officers had a great response along with the patrol supervisors. It's really just kind of what the totality of the circumstances are. We evaluate each scene based off the circumstances, the facts that are specific to that scene.
But so nothing has been found?
On the initial search, no, nothing has been found of the vehicle.
And can we have your name and title?
You bet. Tim Trometer, captain with the Houston Police Department.
Can you spell that for us?
You bet. First name is Tim. Last name is TRO. M as in Mary. ETER.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank y'all. Have a great day.